Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Datejust reference 16233, stainless steel and 18 karat yellow gold. You can see this 36mm automatic winding Datejust on our website. Purchase it there, and if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full listing for this watch with additional accessories included, high resolution images, and naturally full pricing details. Now on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, you can see that this is very much the classical Rolex 36mm case, often seen on the Datejust and of course the day date. It has a larger stance because it's more cushion shaped than truly round. The watch is 36mm across the round of the case from 3 to 9 o'clock, not including the crown, but it's a fairly substantial piece of wrist real estate. 44mm from lug to lug, slightly more if you include the outcropping of the bracelet, just a little bit because it doesn't have solid end links, so it doesn't splay out like the newer watches. And then in terms of thickness, it's quite manageable. Being only 12mm thick, you can also see that with a stepped case flank, a conical and fluted bezel, and a nicely domed sapphire, this is a very easy watch to fit underneath a formal sleeve or dress cuff. It's really well suited to a broad range of wrists, and I would say right down to about 13 centimeters in circumference. Even a very small wrist, substantially smaller than my small wrist, will be able to wear this watch with a great sense of proportion and security. And I will even go so far as to say that the bracelet, in this case reference 78363, is better suited to a small wrist because it does not have the solid end links that cause the bracelet to splay out a little bit. This is a great companion for those who are slight of forearm. But the bracelet is beautifully built, and you can see the alternating metal finish. It is polished on its absolute flanks. So on the very flanks, the bracelet polished, on the shoulder links, satin finish, and then down the center, polished 18 karat yellow gold. Now the bracelet remains crisp with outstanding definition of the Rolex 5-point coronet, all grained surfaces, metal, everything that you would expect essentially as it was delivered when this watch was new back in approximately 1996. It is a T serial number, remains present and accounted for right up to the sharp facets of the fluted 18 karat yellow gold bezel. Now the watch does have impressive heft. With its solid caseback and its substantial combination of Rolex steel and 18 karat yellow gold, you feel like you're wearing a precious metal watch in many cases simply because the combination of bracelet, clasp, and case, although only 36mm, is so impressive, almost vault-like on the wrist. That's kind of the Rolex feel, if you had to describe it in a single sentence, vault-like. Now inboard of the stainless steel case, which is brushed on its hoods and satin finished on the hoods and polished on its flanks for distinction, you can see that this Rolex is fitted with a gloriously dramatic dial. Now it's a gloss black base, a tritium, so pre-1998 Rolex dials did feature tritium. You can see the gilt-style golden print, applied 18 karat yellow gold stick indices, the 5-point Rolex coronet, and the matching 18 karat yellow gold baton-style hands. Now outboard there is a very subtle railroad track for the minutes and seconds, featuring small inset Roman numerals. It is a very elegant dial with a great deal of power derived from the light appliques atop the black base. The black dial and the light metal case, very versatile. I would say that this is two-tone at its absolute best. Nowhere does it appear more at home than on a 36mm Rolex Datejust with discrete size but outsized personality. Now, the case itself is a Rolex Oyster, of course, with twin lock crown, so although this would pass muster as a dress watch in any setting, it is 100-meter water resistant, so you can take it in the water, snorkeling, light diving, scuba. This is ready for fun in the sun as well as in the waves at the beach. So don't hold back. It is a true sports watch, and it has the heart of a sports watch with a Rolex 3135 automatic caliber. Now, again, it's hidden underneath the case back, but it's secure, and you'll be secure in knowing that it provides 45 to 48 hours of power reserve through silky smooth Rolex bidirectional winding. The reversing wheels themselves are actually Teflon coated. It has a full balance bridge anchored on both sides, and it's free sprung for exceptional resistance to shock-induced timing variation. Now it also has a handmade Breguet overcoil hairspring, which allows the hairspring to beat concentrically and centers its mass so that positional variation on the watch is minimized. So regardless of its position on your wrist or its position on your desktop at night, it's going to keep good time. And of course, attesting to that is the COSC chronometer certification for this watch. To top all off, the watch has a quick set function for rapidly correcting the date, as well as a hacking function. So when you pull the crown, you stop the balance, and now you can precisely synchronize the watch to the second against a known accurate reference clock. You can see this Rolex Oyster Perpetual Datejust two-tone reference 16233 and purchase it on our website.